What if I told you that every single bit of human dissatisfaction, every frustration, every anxious moment, could all be traced back to one ancient Pali word? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're decoding that word, avijja, and we're going to see how this ancient idea might just be the hidden filter that's shaping your entire reality. But first, let me ask you something. Right now, in this very moment, are you 100% sure that what you're seeing, what you're perceiving is, well, real? Are you positive there isn't some kind of filter sitting between you and the world? We're about to find out this isn't just some philosophical game. It's the actual mechanism behind our day-to-day lives. You see, when people talk about avijja, they usually translate it as ignorance. But honestly, that word is a bit flat, isn't it? It kind of suggests you just don't know a fact, like not knowing a capital city. The real meaning is so much more active, more dynamic. It's less about a lack of knowledge and more like a glitch running in your own perceptual software. So, to really get it, we need to crack this word open. We're not just going to look at its dictionary definition, we're going to break it down by its core sounds. This phonetic analysis is amazing because it reveals the function of avijja, what it actually does to your perception. Okay, first up is the sound Now in Pali, this isn't just a letter, it's a function. It means not, blocked, or negated. Think of it like a big stop sign, something that actively brings a process to a screeching halt. Then you've got vu. This little syllable is all about clarity. It's the function of separating one thing from another, of distinguishing, of piercing right through any confusion to see things just as they are. It's that aha moment of pure perception. And finally, we have ja. This sound represents the dynamic, unstoppable flow of life itself. It's the process of things arising, of things happening, that constant stream of experience that is always in motion. So, let's put it all together. Avijja. It literally means a state or the flow, ja, of clear, distinct perception, v, is being blocked. Isn't that incredible? The word itself describes exactly what it does. It's not just a label, it's a user manual for a glitch in our own minds. And this one little shift in understanding is, well, it's a game changer. We go from ignorance, which sounds like you just need to read another book, to a perceptual filter, which is an active, running error in your operating system. It's not that we're missing a piece of information. It's that the very system we use to process information has a bug. Now, I get it. This idea of a perceptual filter can still feel a little abstract. So let's make it super tangible. We're going to use 4 modern analogies that will bring this ancient concept right into the world we live in today. Let's kick things off with the virtual reality headset. If you've ever put one on, you know that wild feeling of being completely teleported to another world, right? Imagine you're in a horror game. A monster jumps out, and your heart pounds, you literally scream, you duck. But where are you really? You're perfectly safe standing in your living room. That VR headset, that powerful filter between you and actual reality, that's avijja. It creates a completely false world that your mind and your body react to as if it were 100% real. Okay, for our second analogy, picture this with me. You're trying to find a precious gem that you dropped at the bottom of a lake. Now the gem is absolutely down there. It's real. And your eyes? They're working perfectly. But the water is all murky and full of mud. That muddy water, that's avijja. See, it doesn't remove the gem, but it distorts your vision so badly that you reach down and grab a soggy, rotten branch, thinking you've struck gold. You make a huge mistake, not because you can't see, but because of the medium you're looking through. Our third analogy is a classic, and for good reason. Imagine you're walking down a path you don't know, and it's a really dark, foggy night. Out of the corner of your eye, you see a coiled shape on the path, and instantly your body floods with adrenaline, a snake. But as you get closer, you realize it's just a coil of old rope. So, what created the snake? The rope didn't. Your mind didn't. Not really. It was the fog. That thick fog between reality and your perception, that is avijja. And notice, it creates a very real feeling of terror, actual suffering from something that doesn't even exist. And for our last one, let's use something we all see every single day, those extreme camera filters on our phone apps. You know what I'm talking about. You take a selfie, and the software instantly smooths your skin, widens your eyes, totally changes your face shape. That software filter is avijja. It's actively distorting what's really there. And the real danger?
When you see that filtered image enough times, you can actually start to believe it's real and become attached to a distortion instead of reality.
So there we have it. The VR headset, the muddy water, the fog, the camera app. They all show us how a filter can distort our reality. But let's connect the final dots. How exactly does this filter become the root of all our suffering?
Okay, here's how it works. The filter's main job is to hide 3 basic truths about life. First, it makes you see solid, permanent things all around you, when in reality, everything is constantly changing. That's how it hides anicca. Second, it tricks you into thinking you're in control of things that are, by their very nature, completely uncontrollable. That's how it hides anattā. And third, and this is the sneakiest one, it makes you mistake the agitated friction of chasing desires for real, lasting happiness. That constant friction is dukkha. This endless misreading of reality is the direct cause of all our frustration.
And this brings us to the most important point of all. If the whole problem is a dirty, distorted filter, then the solution isn't to pile on more information or learn more facts. The solution is to clean the filter. The path of wisdom, or vijja, the exact opposite of avijja, is simply the very practical, hands-on process of removing this distortion from our perception. Because think about it. When the mud in the water finally settles, when the fog lifts, when you take off that VR headset, does anyone need to convince you of what's real? No, of course not. You just see it, clearly. The struggle just stops because the misperception that was causing it in the first place is gone. So I'm going to leave you with a question to sit with. If you could somehow just switch off that filter, that deep-seated habit of misseeing the world, even for just one quiet moment, what do you think you would actually see?